Hey guys, what's up? It's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Before I start today's video, I just want to let you guys know that I haven't been able to upload any videos for a while, and the reason is because my laptop's hard drive crapped out. I had to ship it out all the way to Texas, and unfortunately with everything going on, their customer service is really bad. They basically had my computer for like 5 or 6 weeks, and I wanted to make sure it was working properly before I did any more videos. So that's the reason why I haven't uploaded anything in quite some time. So I hope today that you'll tune in and we'll just get started. I'm going to create a makeup tutorial using the Too Faced Peach palette. I'm sure many of you have seen this palette. It's really cute. You can see that it has a peach on it, and I like the ombre look on the case. And I'm just going to quickly show you. This is what it looks like, and if you've ever bought any Too Faced products, you know how great they smell. This one smells like fresh peaches. And what it comes with, which I think is great if you're a beginner to makeup, this is awesome. They come with these little cards. It gives you 3 different looks, and it shows you where to place the color and everything. So I figured this would be a good thing to start out with. And the look I'm going to create today is called Smoldering Peach. I have my contacts in, so hopefully I'll be able to do this. Unfortunately, like when I read close up, it's kind of tough to read, but I'm going to kind of just wing it and do the best I can. And we're just going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes. And what I'm going to do is using the Instant Age Rewind Eraser from Maybelline. This is one of my favorite concealers. I've tried a few, but so far I always seem to go back to this one. And what I'm going to do to make it a little easier for myself is just use a mirror here. And you're just going to put that all over your lid. And as usual, you can see that I've already done my eyebrows, and the camera lighting in here is not the best, so my eyebrows look a little darker than they actually are, so don't let that scare you. And I'm just going to prime both my eyelids. And you just want to use a little bit of the concealer. You don't want to use too much. And while I'm doing the concealer, I always try to, you know, even out my brows a little bit to kind of make it even and look better. Like that. I just wipe off the brush a little bit because I'll be using it again later. And this is a Morphe. These are the travel size brushes. They're really cute. They come in a little container. Okay. The first color it says to use, it says apply nectar onto brow bone and inner corner. So, I'm going to grab the palette. Let's see, nectar. Okay, bear with me. And this, let's see, and I'm going to take a wide flat brush. This is also from Morphe. These are the travel size brushes, so it doesn't have any numbers on them. And I'm going to use this color right here. It's a very light, pretty peach color. The colors look much different in person. So you're just going to put that all over your whole lid. And this is great to prep your eyes for the rest of your eye makeup. Kind of gives the other colors something to cling on to, along with the concealer. I know this looks so different on this camera. The laptop and the lighting in my living room is not the best. Maybe someday I'll be able to have a better setup, but I'm just happy to use what I got. Like that. And what I like to use also, I got it at Walgreens, is this little eyeshadow brush wipe off thing. That's what I call it. You just take it and you rub it off like this, and it gets all the excess shadow off your brush, and then you can go on to the next color. And it's pretty inexpensive. I love using it, and you do have to wash it occasionally, so it's really important to wash it and keep it clean. The next color, it says sweep just peachy into crease. Okay, so the next color we're going to use, and I'm going to use this flat squared brush in the color Just Peachy, which is this color right here. There's a little touch of shimmer in it. It's not too shimmery, but if you know me from my previous videos, I love sparkle, I love glitter, especially if you have a special occasion. So what you're going to do with this color is you're going to put it in your crease. So we're going to go, I go a little bit above, and you're just going to use windshield wiper movements like this, and just go back and forth. Sometimes I make little circles, and what you want to do is make sure you blend it really, really, really well. I definitely wish I had better lighting in here, but I might have to use my other room. I'm sitting in my dining room to do this. And you're going to do the other eye. And you're just going to go brush it back and forth. And sometimes I go up a little bit. I have hooded eyelids, so I got to put the color a little bit higher than my crease so that it shows up well. And I'm just going to blend this a little bit more. And your fingers also a great thing to use, but if you use your finger, you want to use your ring finger. You don't want to stretch your eyelids or anything like that. And I use my fingers a lot, if you notice. It's just, I find it easier. The next step, it says, okay, let's see. Oh, candied peach is the next. And you're going to put it on your inner corner of your eye. And I'm going to use the same brush. What did I do with that? There we go. Just wipe it off a little bit. The next color, you're going to put it on your inner lid, which is right here. And you can use candied peach. And believe it or not, that color is exactly right below this, the one we just used. So you're going to use this color right here. And if you get too much product, you just tap it like this, and it gets off any extra, so you don't have any fallout. And then you're going to put that on the inner part of your lid. This is really pretty. It also has a touch of shimmer. And I'm going to go back to using this little mirror. This little mirror really will help better. Like the inner. Oh, these shades are so pretty. It's hard to really show you on camera, but if you see them close up. And just putting the makeup on, this smell is so good. Alright, now the next color we're going to use is Summer Yum. This is one of my favorite shades. Sometimes, like if I run out of brow gel for my eyebrows, this color right here, you can see it's a darker brown color, and this shade is really, really pretty if you're a redhead like me. Of course, you can't tell I have gray hair right now. With everything going on, I just can't make it to the hairdresser right now, so I just make do. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad on screen. The Summer Yum, I've also used it for my eyebrows because I have red hair, and it's gorgeous for an eyebrow color. But what this is going to do is you're going to put this, and you want to start out with a little bit of color at a time, especially when you're working with a darker shade like this in Summer Yum. You want to be careful because it is dark, and you're going to put that in the outer corner of your eyelid, like so. I'm just going to pack that on. I find that if you pack it on like this, it actually, you get more dramatic effect than if you just rubbed it on. You can do the other eye. And if you can see, and what I like to do is I'll take a clean brush. It's going to be a little probably too big, but let's see. Oh, here it is. I'm going to use like a clean brush like this, and what I do is I just blend those two colors together. You don't want to see where one color ends and one starts, so you got to make sure that you really blend it well. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more of that just peachy. Oh, the candied peach, sorry. The candied peach, I'm just going to add a little bit more and go over the Summer Yum. Oh, that looks good. Okay, we'll brush that off a little bit. Now, this could be a little tricky. The next part, what you want to do is the last color is Delectable. What you want to do is you're going to put it in the outer crease and under your lash line, but you're going to bring it up into your crease. So, I'm going to use the same brush again. Well, actually, I'm going to use this brush right here. It's for under your eyes, but I think it'll work perfect. This is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH53 brush. I believe that's what it says. And you're going to use the Delectable. Now, the Delectable is another one of my favorite shades because it's purple. This color is really, really pretty, and these are all like warm tone colors, but it also has some a couple of really pretty purples, and you can see it's a darker shade. So I'm going to put a little bit on my brush, and like I said, with dark colors, it's better just to add a little bit at a time, and I find that if you put a little bit, you can build up the color. So what you're going to do is you're going to get right here in the crease and go up into your crease, like so, and then a little bit on the outer corner, but you want to bring it up into the crease, and you want to blend that really, really well. You can see, I really wish I had a better camera set up. You could really see how gorgeous these colors are, but I'm hoping you get the gist. Yeah, I find this brush works really well. You don't want something that's too fat, and of course, it doesn't hurt to blend it in a little bit with your fingers. I'm going to do the other side. I just find this brush works really well to get right up in the crease. And these brushes are from Morphe. I really like the Morphe brushes. They're soft, they work well, they're well made. And just blend that in, blend it out. Okay, now we're going to just blend it just a little more. I'd rather overblend it than not enough because you don't want to see any demarcations on your eye makeup. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to hold off on under eye. The next step we're going to use is I'm going to do my face. And with a new product I got, it's called Too Faced Do You Fresh Glow Luminous Face Primer. And actually it's infused with watermelon, and it smells really, really good. And I just got this recently, and so far I love it. Too Faced has a lot of great products, and I love that they smell nice. And then you're going to put that all over your skin. You don't need a lot, a little bit goes a long way. Just a little dab more, and you're gonna just rub that in. Yeah, probably put a little too much right there, but that's okay. We'll blend it all in. And forgive the shine on my face. You can tell my face is a little shiny. Where I live, it's just been really, really hot and humid. It's been like in the 80s and 90s for like all summer. Usually we have some cool off periods where it actually cools off, but the humidity has been really, really bad. So it's a little difficult to want to put makeup on because it's so hot. Right. The next step is I'm going to use my foundation, and the foundation I'm using today is Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation, and this is in the color, I believe it's Soft Ivory. Just shake it up a little bit. Sometimes it's a little tricky with the cap. And I'm just going to put a little dab on my makeup sponge. Forgive the makeup sponge, I do have to clean them. And you're just going to dab that all over your face. I know, it looks a little tricky, but you just want to pat it into your skin. Yeah, it's a little tricky. I have my nose ring, so and just bring it up. And this is like a really nice full coverage foundation. I had a lot of acne as a kid, so sometimes I still have that little red spots on my skin, and this really works great to covering that up. And I know a lot of younger people, they use a lot of concealer, but I don't always use concealer under my eyes. Sometimes I do have that dark circles, but then I'll add a little concealer. Today I'm going to use the concealer just to show you. You just want to pat. And you want to just make sure you get it all blended in under your chin. It's really important to blend it into your neck because you don't want to see where your foundation's been on. And I just do this. Any slip up, this works great too. If you can see, I use the tip and I go right across so I can just even out my eyeshadow a little bit, just make it a little bit better in case I smudged it out too much. Okay, the next step I'm going to use is I'm going to add a little blush. A lot of times I do the contour, but today I'm not going to do that because basically after I do this makeup, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just hanging out at home. But I wanted to jump on here because it's been quite a while since I've been able to do a video. And the next thing I'm using the Morphe blush. It's Blush Trio. It's called Pop-Up Blush. And as you can see, the one color here, I really liked it. Unfortunately, it broke apart. That's the only thing I'm not happy about. So I will have to order some more blush eventually. And it was a really pretty shade, but I don't know what happened, but it kind of just broke and fell apart. So I'm going to use this color called Witty. And I'm just going to put it on the apples of my cheeks. And like I said, today's video, I think I'm just going to skip the contour. It's just contour I like to add when I go to work, but this is, I'm just hanging out at home. But there's no reason you can't look good and feel good while you're home. Just put it on the apple of your cheeks and bring it right out to your hairline. You want to blend it in really well. And I usually have a spritz that I put it all over my face when I'm done with my makeup. But for today's video, I'm going to have to skip it because I actually forgot it. It's in the bathroom somewhere. But it is what it is. Okay, now the next step I'm going to do is take some of the Delectable that I used previously on the outer part of my eye and in my crease. And I'm going to take this little flat brush, and that's the, I already said, it's a JH51 brush. I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I'm just going to smudge it right under my eyes, right on the bottom lash line, and go in as far as I can, because you want a nice, consistent line. And as you can see, this look is pretty easy, and it comes with the cards. So in the future, I may pick another one of the looks on the cards. I've also created my own kind of look with these colors, which I hopefully will do at a later date. And if there's some other look you'd like to see using this palette, just let me know. And see, that looks really nice. And then what I'm going to do, that's not on there, is just to add a little extra sparkle. in my inner corner, and I'm going to use the shade Luscious. Now this is a really, really pretty highlighter color. It's in the palette, and I'm just going to pop it right there on my inner corners. Oh, I know it's so hard to see, guys, but this is really, really pretty. Just a little dab in the corner. That just opens your eyes up a bit. Alright, next thing I'm going to use is the mascara. This is also from Ulta Beauty, called Maximum Lashes Defining and Lengthening Mascara. This stuff it works really well. It's the first time I got it. I believe I used it in my last video, and it really darkens my lashes, lengthens them. The bottoms. Switch eyes a little bit. Oops. Yeah, just make sure you don't poke yourself in the eye, just like I did. Smudge there. Alright. Just a little smudge. Yeah, sometimes it's hard with mascara. I don't know about you guys, but when you blink, then I find it gets all over my face, which I really don't like, but I'm going to add a second coat. Did it again, sorry. Alright, now the last step I'm going to use is I'm going to do my lips. And what I'm using, the lip pencil is Perfect Precision Lip Liner, and it's from LA Girl. I got a few of those makeup products so far. I think I like them. And this is in blushing. I don't have a lot of LA Girl cosmetics. I got some of their nail polishes, which they're not too bad. I just wish they were more opaque. Yeah. Alright. And then you're going to just line your lips. Very similar. It takes a little bit of practice, but it'll look wonderful. And this is the one of my favorites so far. I haven't bought a lot of these, but it's the melted liquid lipstick from Too Faced, and this is in the shade Queen Bee. It's one of my favorites so far. It's a really pretty nude shade. And that's it. That's the Smoldering Peach eye makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back and see the next one. And if you like what you saw, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll have some more videos for you. Bye.